Alright, so today I just wanted to show off my Mora 511 basic neck knife mod. So what I did here, first of all, to the knife I cut the guards off. Focus, okay. Yeah. Cut the guards off, and top and the bottom I added a sharpening choil. There's a little tiny one to make it easier. I patinaed the blade a long time ago, but I find it fits the hand a lot better this way. It gives it a little more versatility to grab it. Probably a little not quite as strong around the plastic here because I didn't remove any of the back, but at the front I went pretty close to the blade. So I'm not gonna baton with this or anything. It's gonna be a little net carry, light duty cutting knife, which is what these knives are for. Anyways, to the sheath I cut the clip off because I wasn't using it, and I basically just cut it square here and then put little indents right where the zip tie would rest, just so the zip tie doesn't want to pop over the top. And then I crank the zip tie tight just because when I'm carrying it upside down like this, and I also put some extra holes there to feed that through. When I'm carrying it upside down, the original sheath retention was not strong enough to make me comfortable carrying it upside down. So I was net carrying it just through the clip through the back for a while but then I really like this because you can operate it one hand. Have this around your neck, you can pop it out like that, and then when you want to slide it back in, you just basically pushing back on this little thumb ramp here, and in my opinion this is the nicest neck carry I've had as far as security. I've had a couple nice with Kydex sheaths, and as far as the security, they felt secure for the first week or two, but they just break in eventually, and then they get a little loose, all the little retaining, like depending on how it's retained. And this one, it's two little clips right here that squeeze into these. I find this has some of the most solid. As soon as you put this around here, which basically just squeezes this a little tight, you could probably do it a myriad of ways. You can heat this thing up and squeeze it if you wanted to, but I like the zip tie because if it ever gets a little looser, I could just cut this zip tie off, add another one, crank it one more click tight. Because when I was tightening this, I tightened it to my exact liking where it was not falling out, but it still was easy enough to push out with one hand. Because you could easily go too tight probably with this, where it might, like if I squeezed it a little harder, I can squeeze this tight enough where it's almost impossible to pull the knife out. So, and if these little nubs wear in as I pull it in and out, I can always add another zip tie and tighten it up to my liking with a 5-cent zip tie. So depending on where you get these, you can get them for anywhere between $15 $25 Canadian if you order them in bulk, which I might do. You can get 15 of the red Mora basics, I think, for $160 Canadian shipped. It comes from Japan, but that's like $11 a knife. So for such a functional, nice little net carry. Anyways, I love these little Mora sheaths. Like I like leather and wood sheaths too, but these I find it's a lot easier to do little modifications. Plastic's super easy to cut. I just used another Mora to cut all this off and then sanded it down a little bit, and then yeah, all in all, amazing.